to another episode of Spilled Ink with your hosts,
Daidus
and Emily. And today, we're gonna have a casual free draw day where we just yap and draw.
Finally!
Before we begin, ink drops.
Oh my god.
There's someone I want you to meet.
I won't let my girlfriend down.
Alright, guys, this is Caleb.
Hi, everyone. I'm Caleb. I heard so much about you guys from her. Yeah, she's finally letting me meet her friends in person today.
Oh my god.
I get it. When a close friend suddenly starts dating someone, you'll be a little curious.
You just
Who could
left.
be good enough for our bestie? We need to check them out.
This is so
I agree with that sentiment.
interesting.
Do I work out?
Yeah,
More or
he
less.
does.
I try to keep
I didn't even
myself
ask
in shape.
that! Yeah, do I work out? Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, these guns? Oh, yeah.
I'm actually preparing another surprise right now.
Oh my god.
I'll pass her romance class soon.
Oh my god. You did great.
Hopefully they'll stop complaining about how overprotective I can be.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind Caleb.
You need to stop. It looks like we're getting sponsored again. This is not sponsored. This is not sponsored, guys.
I gotta go.
I feel like I'm in the crick chair right now.
Alright, as you guys, okay, we're gonna start off this video. Guys, this is not sponsored. I'm just, like, fully deep in the lemon deep space hole right now, okay?
That's all she does.
The reason why I brought that out, right, is because, okay, so I'm gonna do, like, a bunch of doodles, but they might be Love and Deep Space themed, because I have Love and Deep Space, like, brain rot running through my mind right now.
Yeah, you do.
And, I really wanted to do, like, the intro. I thought it was really funny.
You know what? Good for you. Good for you. You know why? I feel like you've been lacking hobbies lately, so this is normally when you have free time, you're just napping. So I'm glad you're doing something.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, when I was telling Daidus about it, he just stops and goes, you know, honey, I'm glad you have a hobby. Okay, I just think the feature where you can introduce them to your friends and family is so funny.
That is actually crazy. Actual crazy feature. Is that, you said it just came out?
Why was I actually nervous?
So stupid. Stop. We're not sponsored. I swear. I promise. All right.
Oh yeah, just giving you a heads up, you guys. We're basically doing a life catch up with you.
Yeah, this is a life update.
And just fair warning, I will probably at some point be talking about Love and Deep Space because
Oh
it's
my
consumed
God.
my every waking being for the past like 3 weeks. I'll have like a timestamp for like the sections where I yap about it, so you can skip. So I don't have to put you through that. I kind of don't want to talk about it because it's gonna feel like it's a sponsored video.
It's not.
It's not.
It doesn't remind me of when you got into Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, and that's all I wanted to talk about.
And then, like, you played a second playthrough, and you still went with the same guy. And you had a third playthrough, and you did the same guy again, and I was like, you know those other guys, right?
No, my second playthrough, I went for Halston and Astarion.
And.
All right, I
keyword
double
and.
dipped.
All right, anyways. So Emma's going to do...
Whew.
You said you're going to do a bunch of drawings, or...?
Yeah, so, okay, questions, ink drops. I know you guys can relate. You know when you, like, get a new interest and you're really into something and then you suddenly have ideas in your head and you just kind of want to doodle that thing all day? Well, last night, I had, like, a idea that came to me that was Love and Deep Space related because I got really into, like, the lore of, like, Caleb, MC, and Zane. And so I doodled something. I posted a comic. Some of you might have seen it. Anyways, I had an idea this morning of, like, another comic. So I'm just going to doodle that out because I actually want to draw it on my tablet later when I get home. So I'm basically using Spilled Ink time to prepare my sketches for
Digital.
Self-indulgent digital drawing later.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
What about you? I've talked enough. I had 2 cups of coffee today. I'm a little
I'm
wired
drinking
right
a Monster
now.
right now.
What are you drawing, Daidus?
So as Free Draw Day, it's been a while since we had Free Draw Day. Since, like, the Ranma, and then you did,
Witch Hat
Atelier. And I thought about, like, if I wanted to get really good at something, or, like, at drawing a certain something, I thought about it real hard. And I was like, you know what? Like, I love the look of it. Armor. and characters in armor and swords.
You love armor.
And shields and bows.
Bro, take Daidus to the medieval times.
Yeah, exactly.
the time of his life.
But like I was always afraid because drawing armor just sucks.
Yeah.
But I feel like I gotta keep training at it, and eventually I could make a character that looks like Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Because I thought about it. I was like, you know how like artists have that one stick where they keep drawing the same thing over and over again? And I was like, if I were to draw the same thing over and over again, I think it would be like old fantasy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Fire Emblem.
Oh.
You know, with like swords and lords and stuff.
Yeah, swords and lords.
It's just so hard because one, you have to always, the character's always holding something, so you always have to draw them holding.
Yeah, or
a
like they're
weapon.
in combat.
And also, like, you gotta deal with the armor practicality people out there that's like, oh, why does he have no shoulder pad on the left side but only on the right? Why is her arm exposed? It should not be exposed. It should be chainmail on there, stuff like that, you know?
Well, I mean, if it's the point.
It's fantasy.
It's fantasy.
You gotta look
Suspension of
cool.
disbelief.
It's like Fashion Souls. You play Dark Souls, okay, you gotta look good.
Fashion Souls?
Yeah, they call it Fashion Souls. That's when, like, you ignore the stats and you just go to look cool. Anyways, that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, so I have this art book.
Ooh,
It's
inspo.
the Fire Emblem art book.
Model sheets.
It is an inspo because I just love their design. Look at that. Oh, my.
Oh, there's your boy.
Look at Roy, my boy Mark.
Marisa.
Let me tilt it so it looks good. See, tons of inspiration in here. Oh, yeah, this guy looks sick. I don't know how they draw this. Like, how? I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh, and this is, like, the most useful. It's like...
Oh, the character sheets?
Yeah, they got a bunch of just different angles.
Oh, I like this fit. If I were in, like, a
Yeah.
fantasy game, I'd want to wear this.
You'd be a Pegasus knight.
What is that?
They ride Pegasuses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like a little flying horse.
I'm scared of heights,
I
though.
loved it. See, this armor... Like, how did they come up with it? They must have researched a lot on armor, right? But yeah, this is the kind of thing I'm going for. I'll just skip around.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I guess it's more game stuff. But I'm more for the
artwork.
the art. Ooh, look at these sketches too. Like
I
that
don't know
is so.
how people come up with armor. I really don't understand.
I think they just like maybe they wing it. They either like do a lot of research or they wing it.
It's
right?
the same like awe I have for like mecha artists who specialize in mecha.
Right,
how do you
dude, that's
do
so
it? Like all the
true.
working pieces.
But look how sick this looks. Like it's
That
like
does look sick.
it's like a little cat, little hat there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I will attempt, but I'm probably gonna struggle.
Yeah, that's okay.
So be right back. I'm gonna do a little research on this, and then I'm just gonna wing it because it is a free draw day.
Yeah, it's free draw days.
If I do bad, then it is what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, be right back. Hello.
Hello, Ink Drops. We're back from our temporary sketching phase. What do we have here, Daidus?
So, first of all, I need to go back to anatomy class.
Oh, this looks great.
But, like, I figured that I needed a naked base before I add the armor on. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the best way to do it. So, I got a naked base here to just help me. And then, now I can draw and talk because then, I don't know, at least I have the base, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of pissing me off that, like, this dude is, like, first of all, his sword's cut off. His foot is getting cut off here. And he's, like, a little bit over here. So,
Yes.
guess we got to use our new tool. Finally.
We have a light box.
A light board.
You know what's funny? A bunch of spilled ink
This is awesome.
ink drops actually suggested that we get a light board.
Yes, and guess what? Guess what I'm going to use this for? So,
Redraw?
I got a bigger piece of paper here. And now, if you turn this on.
Can you see through it though? Because you drew in pencil, so it might be kind of difficult. You can barely
I might have to draw it darker.
Yeah.
But I can recenter the guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm enough blinding the the viewers. So I think I want to draw this darker, and then I can recenter him in the paper to make it look better. Okay, Emily, explain what you drew while I fix my dude.
All right.
I need a darker pencil.
So I drew kind of this little comic idea that I sketched out to draw on my tablet later. It will have been long posted by the time this video's out, so it's not like spoilers or anything. Some of you might have already seen it. It is Love and Deep Space themed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this brief. I promise I'm gonna make it brief. I don't, because, you know, I'm sure we already had a video dedicated to it. Alright, I'm sure you guys are already tired of hearing me talk about it. But at that time, when we recorded that, I had only been playing it for like a week. And that was before Caleb came out. So the thing that basically dragged me into the Love and Deep Space hole was Caleb. The other guys, like, they're fine, right? But like, it wasn't enough for me to like get attached and like invest my time into the game. And then Caleb
Guys,
came
this
out.
is not sponsored.
It's not sponsored. Disclaimer, this is not sponsored. Even if it feels like it, I'm gonna make it brief, okay? I'm not gonna yap about it for too long. I know not everyone is into like Ultimate games or anything, but I just want to...
This is your first Ultimate game, though?
It's not, actually.
What was your first one?
See, I've played like 2 other Ultimate games in my entire life, but I never got into them. It's to the point where I don't even remember the names of the Ultimate games because I tried it out for such a short period of time and I was uninterested. So I always assumed Ultimate games were just not my thing.
Until there's gotcha.
They put crack in this game. I don't know what happened. They put crack in the boardroom.
They put Caleb in the game.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
But you know what's really funny? When we first got approached by the Love and Deep Space sponsor, I remember I was initially like really disappointed when we were told, I can talk about this because, you know, not sponsored, but I was initially really disappointed when they were like, hey, the client really wants you to focus on Caleb and draw Caleb. Because at the time, he hadn't come out, so I didn't know anything about him. Except that like he was my childhood friend. And I remember I was like, man, I have to draw Caleb, but like I didn't even interact. I don't know anything about this guy. What am I supposed to talk about?
Little did you know.
And then my world forever changed.
Forever? No.
No,
it did not.
Not forever. Not forever.
I like, there was one comment that said, okay, got it. Don't show this game to my girlfriend.
Basically. Easier to see?
Yes, I can work with
Yeah, and make sure you position it so it's in the middle of the top paper.
I wish I had tape or
no,
paper clip.
We should get
We got paper clip?
No, we should get
Wait,
paper.
I swear to God, we have paper clips.
When's the last time you used a tracing?
Oh my God, not till
a
like
light board, like
freshman in
school?
college.
Damn.
We had a traditional animation class.
Oh, can you turn the heat off? It's hot.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. So we had a traditional animation class in freshman year in college, and it was tough. We had to use this program called Dragon Frame. I was like, I never want to do old school animation ever.
Well, that is one of the suggestions that Ink Drops have made.
I know, we're gonna have to eventually, right?
For us to explore.
Yo, kudos to the old school ways.
For real.
Like, you guys are the masters for real. All right, I'm gonna redraw this and see if it's centered on the original paper. I'm so glad to pull out the light board because it's very handy. Very, very handy.
Yeah. Anyways, to wrap up, I guess. Am I ready to wrap up? No, to wrap up.
You're wrapping up? What are you wrapping up for?
I'm gonna talk about Love and Deep Space. I'm just surprised because I'm not a fan of sci-fi, and I also thought I was not a fan of Ultimate games. Turns out, I'm a big fan of Caleb. All right, that's it.
That's all she's been talking about for the past 4 days.
No,
and then
it's
she
not.
forces me to watch the cutscenes with her, and I'm like, I don't care.
I'll be like, oh my God, Daidus, I pulled a memory card. Come here, watch it with me.
I need to start playing a Big Booba game and be like, hey, honey, I'm summoning. I'm summoning, look.
A reason why I feel pretty confident in playing this game is because I'm not the type to be very susceptible to like the gacha aspect of a game like you are.
I do love me some RNG.
Yeah, I am not as easily swayed. So like even when I got really into Genshin a few years ago, I never really like spent much on it. The gacha games, you have to be so careful if you're the type to just roll without
We know
thinking.
a couple people. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well,
Oh, Christmas.
yeah.
You know,
we didn't really talk about what we've been up to over the holidays.
So guys, it's been a long time since we actually, I don't know, get to talk.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like we normally talk during free draw days, right?
Yeah, and I know people have been kind of missing the little podcasty like conversations.
That's because like we had to make a backlog for Christmas. So there were days where we record like back to back to back. So some days we're like, what do I say? We said everything yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're like, there's nothing to talk about.
But so much has happened since then.
Right. So let's talk about the holidays and the con. Oh, we went to a convention in Malaysia.
That was fun.
We haven't updated you on that yet, and all the exciting other stuff.
Yeah. You saw so many ink drops in Malaysia. Ate lots of good food.
Oh yeah.
Banana leaf rice.
Oh yeah. That's why I travel. I come for the food, baby.
But then I left with one souvenir from Malaysia that I was not expecting, which was the flu.
So I always get sick for some reason when I travel.
I know you do, and then you give it to me.
So no. We're getting there. No. So I got sick first in Maine. We're in Maine. I got sick first, and I had the common cold. So I do what I do best. Voice crack. What I do best is I sleep. I sleep because I know that when your body's in sleep mode, you recover. At least for me, I recover really fast. At times where I feel like I could possibly get the flu, I actually sleep a lot. Like I will sleep like 16 hours if I have to, because I'm like, no, I'm getting the sickness away now.
Well, I slept a lot too. How come I got screwed over?
Well, anyways, I got the common cold. But then Emily started being like, "Oh, my throat hurts."
Yeah, my throat feels
The beginning symptoms happened, and that's what happened to me. My throat was like, "Oh, it feels weird and scratchy." So Emily started blaming me that like I got her sick.
Because you usually do. You usually do.
Right? But then we found out that you actually had the flu.
Yeah.
So I was like, "There's no way I gave you that." I had the common cold. I recovered after 2 days.
What's so sad is like I was like, well, if I have what Daidus has, I should get better within the next 2 days. And then every morning when I woke up, I was worse. And I remember you were like, how are you worse? Like, what is going on? And then by the time it's like day 5, I'm like bedridden and I'm like,
yeah. My mom was like working overdrive because she actually likes taking care of people when they're sick.
I felt so bad.
No, it's fine. My mom loves it.
Every time I come to Maine, I have some kind of like medical issue.
Yeah, you do.
I feel so bad because it's gotten to a point now where I feel like whenever we visit, your mom just expects that like I'm gonna have to get taken care of because something's gonna. It's either like horrible skin problems or, in this case, it was. I was like, oh, my skin's fine. Then I got the flu, and then because I had the flu, my skin went to. It was like, oh, I got wombo combo.
You blame Maine too every time.
Well, it is a common denominator.
Hey. You just can't handle the East Coast weather, huh?
I know. The East Coast is like, is that a California girl on my premises?
Time to get it.
Ah!
Boom.
Contact dermatitis. The flu is from Malaysia.
Well, it's good to know that you don't actually have rosacea. I mean, we're not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure you just have
Contact dermatitis.
contact dermatitis.
Who knows? Skin's weird.
So let's check to see if this is centered now. I'm gonna put this.
Yeah. Wow, that was fast. Not necessarily centered, but it's more.
No, it looks better.
It's more to the right so that you can actually fill the page.
So let's compare. Move that. Move your piece out for my piece. The most important piece. Yeah. So it looks way better.
That does look better. Oh no, this looks better. Sorry.
This looks like way worse.
Well, also this is the more like polished version because this was like you're just trying to get the idea out, so it's like sketchier. This looks really good.
And the sword fits.
Yeah, and you can. I think with the like negative space here, have the cape like in the wind.
Oh yes. Ooh, that smells really good.
What is?
It's like a coffee or something.
Yeah, I'm drinking coffee.
Mmm.
My. Are you? Are you done?
I'm done.
You made the area smell like monster. You nasty boy.
Oh. I don't know. We should. It is funny, but like some people don't like burping humor, you know.
I feel we haven't gotten any complaints.
All right.
Ink drops. Do you want us to keep Daidus's?
You should see what happens off the camera.
No, don't tell them that. So, yeah, hope everyone had a really good New Year's. I spent it bedridden, but I got better when I came back to Japan. So hopefully I don't get sick again for the rest of the year. What is it? Gurren Lagann?
Just 2 anime? Did I go 2 anime?
It looks like the blue-haired guy from Gurren Lagann.
Kamina?
Yeah.
Maybe that was 2 anime. Maybe like lesser. Maybe.
Yeah, more fantasy-esque. But let's discuss New Year's resolutions. I don't think we've talked about it.
Well,
do you have it? Do you normally make New Year's resolutions, Daidus, or not really? Are you not the New Year's resolution type?
I really am not, but my resolution is always the same all year round anyways.
What?
Dieting and losing weight.
That's a very common one.
Well, I mean, it just makes the most sense, especially. So we're back on the Omega diet, because obviously We went on vacation for Christmas. Went back to Maine. I'm not going back to Maine and eating chicken and broccoli, okay? I'm eating good, all right? I don't care. So I gained like 5 pounds, but then we went back, dieted for a little bit. Now I lost like 3 pounds. So I'm getting back there, and I'm going to go further and beyond.
Yeah.
So,
And you said you've been feeling better now that you're eating healthier too, right?
Yeah, well, okay, you know what sucked? I got to indulge in really yummy food for a short while when we got to Maine, and then I lost my sense of taste and smell. So then I couldn't taste, like, good food, and then I also lost my appetite. So I was living off of, like, ginger rice chicken porridge that Daidus' mom made, which was delicious. It saved my life, but also it was the only thing I could stomach.
Yeah, because my mom was like, "You guys want lobster?"
and I looked at Emily. I was like, oh, she can't taste lobster right now.
Yeah, the money would be wasted on me. And what was sad is there was one night where Daidus had his friends over for like a tabletop night, and they ordered pizza, and I couldn't
You could
taste the
pizza?
pizza.
Right? Not really? Not even the cheese?
No.
And you missed out on the game. The game was pretty good.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was still sick, so I was like, I'll have a slice, and then I just went back to my little sick hole upstairs.
If you guys were wondering, the game was like Dungeons and Dragons.
Bedlam and Neverwinter.
Oh, it's an actual Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Game?
it's like a little spin-off board game. And it's really fun because it's like an escape room. It's really intuitive. It's one of those games that you can't play again, though. You only play it once, but it's very, like, escape roomy. It's really fun. It's really casual. You guys looking for, like, a one night where you're looking for, like, oh, we can only play board games for one night? You can, like, finish this in, like, 1 to 2 sessions. Because there's 3 acts, but, like, they're only 2 hours each.
And yeah.
Yeah. Well, it kind of, the topic kind of fits with the vibe of the art you're going for.
All right, what about you? Are you a New Year resolution person?
I try to have like a small list of goals that I want to achieve. Nothing too ambitious, but I think for this year, I want to prioritize like being less stressed.
Yeah, true.
Hey, what do you mean true?
Yo, that sounds great.
I want to make sure I prioritize just not stressing myself
I
out.
think all your stress comes from being impatient because you are impatient.
Yeah, I'm impatient.
And I'm not afraid to say it.
No, you don't have to be. So I think for this year, I really want to focus on not letting small things get to me too much, or like not overthinking. That's a big one. I think I overthink a
Oh,
lot.
that's everybody though.
I know that is true.
That's a really good.
Resolution, I think.
And I think also like I want to post more content.
Yeah.
Like,
God, I wish that would be.
I mean, hey, we launched Spilled Ink last year. That was a pretty big achievement, I'd say.
I love Spilled Ink.
I'm glad.
I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, that's good.
As I'm
glad.
drawing this character.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. I know there's some people in the comments that are like, when's the next animation? When's the next animation? I am working on one, but the burnout is so insanely real.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
I'll talk
You're
about
tired
it
of story
really
time
quickly
animation?
because this is a life update, right?
Yeah. Oh, true. Okay.
I'll talk about it quickly because I made the mistake. Like, I said I was going to do something different that's not story time, and I was like, okay, I'll just give them one more story time, like, really quick. It'll be funny. It'll be a funny video, and I could do it really quickly. But, like, when I started working halfway through on it, I was like, oh, my God, I can't do this anymore. This is brutal. Like, I just feel... I wish I remembered what I felt when I made the other video. Like, my burnout video. But then I was like, oh, my God, it's coming back, the burnout. And I was like, yeah, so I'm doing my best to work on it right now.
I think you're like really tired of like story time as a genre, right?
I think art-wise, it's, like, very stagnant. Because it's, like, something I've done, like, a million times before.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I do want to finish it eventually. I'll do my best, and then after that,
I feel like I want to do like short animations or something more fun.
Yeah, I think especially now that you have Spilled Ink, like people aren't gonna wonder like, is he okay? Is he dead? Because we are posting.
Some people
weekly.
do. Some people do. They forget.
Yeah.
They forget I have another channel. So.
Yeah, but people who like really want to seek you out will know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you should focus on
doing what I want to do.
Yeah, doing just fun stuff, fun little. Because I know you've been wanting to make fun little animations.
Yeah.
For your channel with like your original characters and not have to worry about whether or not like people will be interested in watching it.
Yeah. Spilled Ink gives me that freedom of like experimenting, which is I'm happy about.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Of course. Thank you, Ink Drops. We really appreciate you.
No, honestly,
Like, yeah,
I think Spilled Ink is like one of the best things that happened.
I feel really good about it.
And like the fan art,
Honestly, I think the Inklings. I mean, not the Inklings. Sorry, that's the old.
The old name.
But honestly, I think like the Ink Drops are like one of the most wholesome communities Like, I don't know. I feel like our community is so wholesome. Like, I don't know. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. I feel like we've fostered a pretty good community that I'm very proud of.
Right? Like,
And like everyone's so nice to each other too.
Yeah, you know, even like beginner artists come on too sometimes, and they're very nice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, my guy look kind of cool right
Yeah,
now.
I like the
Look
little
at-
the little lip thing. That looks cool.
Yeah,
He
the
looks
little-
sick.
Give him a scar. I gotta give him.
You love the scars.
Yo, I do
The
love
battle
this scar.
moves.
Come on, he did a lot of battles. Like, why would he not have a scar? I'm giving him 2 scars.
So that New Year's resolution.
Yeah. So your New Year's resolution is to just, I guess, keep being consistent with your diet.
Okay, so let's come up with 2 resolutions. One
Okay.
of them is,
Health, right?
Mm-hmm.
and then we can have an art resolution.
Post more content.
No, but that's too
General.
general.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. For me,
Okay.
I want to get better at drawing armor and like Fire Emblem-ish
Oh.
anime armor characters.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be good at that.
I want to work on an original story.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
You are doing that. You're doing manga. We're doing manga.
No, but like I want to expand on it.
Oh, you want to do a light novel?
No, not a light novel. I want to, because I have a bunch of OCs in my head that I haven't really fully fleshed out. I want to have solidified designs, names, backstories, everything. I feel like it'd be really creatively fulfilling because when we were in Malaysia, I remember moving back to like the con we went to, I remember at our meet and greet, people would give us like letters and art and they would include little cards of like information about their OCs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
a picture of their OC.
They had an
And-
OC booth.
yeah, and I was like, well, you can like create little, I guess, like trading cards of like your OC or something. It was really cool. But then it got me thinking, like, man, I don't really, aside from my like YouTube persona, which I draw constantly, I don't.
That is your OC, though.
No, but it's a representation of me. I don't have like a character that is separate from myself. I mean, I do, but I haven't really spent too much time really fleshing them out design-wise. I have story-wise, surprisingly. I've done more like writing than I have drawing. So this year, I want to focus on kind of putting them together and having like a story. So this has been a lot of fun, like sketching out these little cute little fan comics, but I kind of want to do this with like my own story.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just want to have like a folder full of this kind of stuff. Like I want
What,
to create.
Oh, like get better at comic creation?
Yeah, I want to.
Well, I think that is a good goal right there. It's a comic building on comic creation.
Yeah.
I can't speak.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Too much caffeine.
I do want to get better at like the comic side of things. So like by the end of the year, I want to have a folder which is just chock full of like this kind of stuff, but with like my original characters and like character sheets and like turnarounds. Like I want
Turnarounds, yes, that's a good one.
If someone were to ask me like, tell me about your OC, I could pull it out and be like, well.
Here, wow,
Yeah.
you said the magic word, OC.
Exactly. So it's a bit self-indulgent, I admit, but
That's not
you know.
self-indulgent, making an OC.
yeah, because it's like,
But more self-indulgent is drawing yourself as Emirichu. You know?
yeah, so that's my goal. And then I guess my health goal would be just not stress myself out too much.
You know what? I just came up with a new goal.
What?
Learn how to speak better. I'm just kidding. That's not gonna happen. I know myself too well.
You don't think talking on the camera every week has like
No.
improved? Oh, okay.
Nope.
No? Why not?
Yeah, it's funny because I read a comment that was like, I prefer Daidus scripted. And I was like, yeah, you know what?
It's like, you ain't wrong,
Who
man.
said that?
It was when I was on Trash Taste.
Oh.
It was like a hate. I mean, it wasn't a hate comment. It was more like.
No, it's not a
But
hate
I was like, you know what? Yeah, no, I agree. I am way better scripted. It's just how my brain is, though. You know.
I think you just have a hard time getting your thoughts out in like a.
I speak before anything else.
Yeah. Well, how did I describe it? I said, Daidus, I feel like sometimes you just start talking and hope for the best.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Because I know if I don't start talking now, I'm gonna forget it.
You forget it that quickly?
Yeah.
Is that ADHD?
I believe. I mean, I don't want to say it, but
There are hints towards it.
No, we have ADHD ink drops who are like, yeah, I feel that.
I don't want to make it my personality, okay?
No, it's not your personality, but it helps for like me to also understand your brain a little more.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Actually, today it was like
You or me did a dance move, and I was like, that reminds me of a
K-pop video. So then my head randomly started playing SNSD.
hoot.
Yeah, it started playing Hoot. And I didn't even listen to that song for like years. Like years. It just came up and I started singing it.
I've been doing more yapping than drawing. I'm really sorry.
Dude, I'm telling you. See, it's hard to yap.
I've just been... So, ink drops. The reason...
Hey, are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. The reason why, during the sketch phase in particular, it's always time-lapsed is simply because if we talk, we're gonna be really slow with drawing.
Oh, I'm doing that right now.
Like, I finished this in, like, breakneck speed when we weren't talking, and then now I am struggling to finish these, like, last 2 panels because I'm too busy trying to gather my thoughts and yap.
That is so true.
So I hope you guys don't mind. Just think of it as, you know, this is going to be probably a longer video. You guys can draw along with us. This isn't the only thing I plan on drawing, by the way. I'm just taking a while to finish this.
I love the old school poofy anime hair that's like from the 90s.
Yeah, with like the highlight shine and
like
everything.
kind of like this, kind of like Tai from Digimon.
Oh!
That guy's hair is crazy.
Or like Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh hair is so sick, actually, though. It looks so good. Seto Kaiba's hair, it looks so cool.
He had like the most normal hair.
I know, but it's like angular.
Dude, I want to know,
shaped.
how did they come up with Yugi's hair?
Dude.
It's crazy. How do you come up with that?
Sometimes you gotta be different from the pack. Sometimes you know what I mean?
I have vivid memories of like Halloween in grade school when kids would dress up as Yami Yugi.
Yummy.
And they'd have like the foam headpiece.
Mm-hmm.
It was sick.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
This looks really good so far. Are you gonna ink it or are you just gonna leave it pencil? I feel like leaving your pencil looks good too.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm a pencil guy. Like every time, I should get charcoal pencil because it's like charcoal pencil. It's like darker, but it looks pencil-y or charcoal-y.
Or charcoal-y, but I don't like how charcoal smudges.
I think inking is just not more for me because I'm too messy of an artist. I feel like. Because every time I try to draw clean, it looks off.
Really?
Maybe I feel like I'm just not good at inking.
That goes against your theme.
Spilled ink?
Your squid.
Oh yeah, pencil.
Yeah, you go with the flow though. There's nothing wrong with that.
I do like, you know what? I used to draw women like all the time. Like
Especially in art school.
like cute, hot woman, whatever, or any woman. Now I just draw like cool ass dudes in armor. I feel like because lately on Spilled Ink, all I've been drawing is dudes. Have you noticed?
Is it because I usually draw girls, so you feel like you have to balance it out?
I don't know. No, you know what I think it is? I think it's because when I consume Fire Emblem media or like any armor media, I usually, or like Dark Souls, I usually end up liking the guy in armor. So since I'm into the fantasy, I'm into like that kind of stuff. Like Monster Hunter, you get to pick, you want to be a guy character or a girl character. Some dudes pick girl characters. I always pick the guy character because I don't know, it's like part of the fantasy of like being the sick looking dude with sick hair and having a cape.
Alright, anyways, ink drops! We have an announcement. Within the next coming months, we will be moving! Woo! Still in Japan, still in Tokyo, but we're gonna be moving location, which means the studio will be moving as well.
Yes, that's the best part. Is that we get to roll out of bed, and if we want to, we could just walk to our studio. Because right now, this studio is quite separate from our house. We had to walk to it. Not even walk to it.
We don't walk to it.
We had to taxi it sometimes. Well, we could walk to it, but it takes
like half an hour.
Takes a while. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're very excited. We're gonna go look at some property viewings later this week. But I'm also very excited to have an at-home studio because there's been so many moments where we're at home and we're working on like an art thing, and I'm like, where's our supply of blank? And it's like, damn it, it's at the studio. We can't grab it until we leave.
Right, that forgetting material.
Or it'd just be nice to, like, if I need a break, I can just go into the living room or something. All right, I finished my little comic here. This will be redrawn later. I'll probably send the finished version to the editor so you can do a little comparison of how the panels turned out.
What, you're done?
Huh?
You're done?
Well, I'm gonna draw something else now.
Oh my goodness. Typical Emily drawing like
7 drawings before I draw one.
Well, no, because you're drawing like a full illustration. I'm literally just drawing out like a comic idea.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this pencil.
Okay.
I think the other pencils are at our apartment, which is another great example of why we should have an at-home studio.
Right. So another reason is because there was one day where I wanted to draw it traditional because I do have a digital setup on my computer and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? I'm feeling traditional. But we only have like literally just like a living room with a coffee table, and we eat at that coffee table, and it was like super messy. And then that made me be like, I don't want to draw physical anymore. I'm going back on my computer because like there's no dedicated space for us at home to draw. It would be awesome if we had like, I don't know, a desk in the corner or something like that where we have a dedicated space just for art. But like, yeah, after seeing that coffee table, I'm like, I don't want to like wipe the table, do all this stuff, and then after done drawing, I gotta wipe it again because all of the shavings are everywhere and stuff like that.
I think it'd also be nice to have this building studio as a space where I can like journal.
Oh,
and
you're
do stationery
you're
stuff.
a journaler.
Yeah, because then it would give me less clutter in my office.
Yeah.
And also, so we're gonna do a before and after because a lot of people are like, I wonder what the studio looks like. And spoiler alert, it's messy. But we're gonna do a before and after of the studio we are at when we move.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look sick when we move because now that it's our own space, I get to do way more stuff. Yeah, because we are borrowing this space from Geeks Plus. And yeah.
Yeah, and then they can use this space for something else.
Yup, if they want to, yeah.
But yeah, after we move, we're gonna have a video of a studio tour of before and after. It's gonna be so sad if people are like, I think before it looked better.
No, I mean maybe like top down, maybe. No, I'll try to recreate the top down. We're gonna be using the same lights and everything, so it should be.
And maybe there'll be even more space for guests. Who knows?
Yeah. Because right now, every time a guest comes in, they have to kind of like squeeze in.
We get very intimate.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
We get cramped.
And then like it's nice to like, I don't know, if sometimes like me and Emily like don't feel like drawing sometimes, and then we're like, we'll come back like an hour or something, but we can't because we're stuck here.
Oh yeah. Sometimes when we're not feeling like drawing, we just kind of have to power through it. But I think if we're in like a comfy at-home space, it'll help the creative juices flow more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not to trash the space or anything. Like this
of course
place is
not.
plenty fine. It's just not home.
Of course not, but everyone would rather,
You draw at home.
Yeah, because it's your home, you know?
All right, I'm ready to start my next little doodle. Doodly woodly.
You still have an idea?
Not really.
Oh, you're winging it.
I am winging it. Well, it's free draw day.
Free draw day is hard.
How's my
It can
cape?
be.
Is it ugly?
It's not ugly.
How you draw capes?
I think if it's windy, I think it should spread out a bit more. Right now, it looks kind of
Okay.
looks too skinny. I
Okay.
think it needs to look more like wide and dynamic.
Drawing capes sure is hard.
There's so many capes in the Fire Emblem book you can look at for reference.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Use your tools to your advantage. Like, okay, can I be honest?
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts, I want to draw more Love and Deep Space fan art.
Yeah, why don't you?
Because I already drew a whole page.
Yeah, but you already established it's not sponsored.
I don't want to draw more Love.
Go and do what your heart desires.
I want to draw more Love.
Yeah, do it. Your heart desires.
Inkdrops, I didn't want to do this to you. But I'm going to draw
too
more
late, you're
Love
doing
and Deep
it.
Space fan art. God damn it. Today is a therapeutic drawing day because I get to draw whatever my heart desires. Maybe for the next free draw day we'll have a theme to work around. But today
What?
it
No, because free draw day is free draw day.
Oh,
It's
okay.
whatever you want. That's free
You're right,
draw.
you're right.
Yeah, no theme. We're
Okay.
we're always doing themes.
You're right. You're right.
I know I'm right. Somebody's really hungry.
See, if we had our own house, we'd be like, let's go get a food break.
Let's go ransack the fridge.
So I did read. I was reading about what armor enthusiast people, and they said that armor should never touch the skin. So I added.
Oh, really? Like there should always be cloth underneath?
Yeah, it makes sense because you don't want to cut yourself.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I
Damn,
got
you
a
did
little
research.
arm. I got a little arm cloth here
Oh,
his-
that looks
for
good.
his thing here, and yeah, that's all I got, guys.
Oh.
I did a little bit of research, but not enough.
I'm sure, calling all armor enthusiasts out here.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, roast my guy. Just remember, it's fantasy, okay? But if you have any positive pointers and suggestions, right? Like the thing, like I said, the armor's touching the skin. Like, I kind of like that because now I can keep that in mind. Like, okay.
Yeah, any fantasy art enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
Sound off in the comments.
And I have another question for you guys, actually, the armor enthusiasts. How do you learn how to draw armor and fantasy stuff, Because, I feel like you have to...
Yeah, I don't know. Where do people even begin with that?
Do you read, a bunch of armor books or something? Just, I don't know. It reminds me of LARPers. LARPers, know a lot about armor. Because they have to make it.
You know what I don't understand? Cosplayers who make, 3D printed armor, I don't know how they do it. How do you even begin?
Oh, 3D, dude! I have my friend's a woodworker, and he just he makes wooden weapons. It's so funny. I mean, not funny. It's cool, but
yeah, funny.
I say funny because he gave me a sword, and I loved it. I loved it so much.
That's still not funny. That's just so sweet.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Man, you know what's hilarious? My friend gifted me this thing, and I treasure it deeply with all my heart. Comedy gold.
It's so sick, though.
Do you think we should ever do a woodworking episode?
Oh no, we'd have to borrow someone's whole garage or something. Someone who's got
true.
Woodworking material.
I'd be too scared of hurting myself.
Yeah, you need the saw machine. I mean, I'm sure you can carve. We could do a carving with knives, maybe. But
that sounds scary.
You're very clumsy, so. Wait, that wasn't a plane?
That was my stomach.
I thought that was from the outside. That was actually insane.
Ta-da! Guess who I drew?
Oh, pretty. The main character.
That's not the main character.
Oh, the friend?
Yeah, this is Terra from Love and Deep Space. Yeah, in the game, you have a friend named Terra, and she's really cute and sweet and very Genki. She's your...
Yeah, she's your what? She's your what? I couldn't hear you after that loud. I don't know what that was.
Why does it sound like a spaceship? She's your coworker at the association. And
really?
She's really nice. And I'm kind of sad we don't have more content with her because she's so cute. I feel like she's cuter than the main character.
Whoa.
Look at her. Isn't she cute?
Oh, yeah.
Today, for me, my free draw is just pages of doodles.
Yeah. You don't have to make a masterpiece.
No, everything I draw has to be amazing.
You know what I found out recently? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh my, drink more water or something. I think you need to drink I need to drink water too. I forgot what I was saying when I was rudely interrupted by your tummy.
Yeah, how did that make you forget? You know what? Oh, I forgot what you said too.
I'm rubbing up on you, eh?
So, recently I thought about it, and when I really, really thought about it, I was just sitting there on the couch, and I was like, if I were to choose which medium to draw right now, I'd choose physical because my tablet was over there. My digital tablet was way over there. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, you know what? I feel like drawing on pencil and paper. And that's new to me. Because usually really? I'm the opposite. Usually I'm I want to go on the digital tablet. And screw traditional. I never want to touch traditional ever again. But I feel like lately I've been getting better at physical media. And now I'm craving it more.
Oh,
I think it's
good.
just me. I think it's just a me thing. But recently I'm I could just do this on physical media better. Because I feel like with digital, I have too many choices and I get choice paralysis.
Oh, it's kind of like what Linnea was saying.
Yeah.
About how you start getting perfectionist tendencies because there's so many tools.
So I realized this when I was on the drawing tablet because I was too lazy to clean the coffee table. Mm-hmm. I kept Control-Zing every time I drew a line, and I was like, if I was on physical media, I wouldn't be drawing this line really quickly and Control-Z, draw another line, Control-Z. Mm-hmm. I feel like that really messes with my brain, just making the perfect line all the time. Mm-hmm.
I think it really messes you up.
Like if you get too used to like, I'll just correct
Control
it. I'll just
Z.
make it better. I'll just make it
Yeah.
better.
Because like now in physical media, you kind of have to commit, and I feel like that's better for. Not to say like, oh, physical media is better than digital. I am still a digital artist in the heart of it, but I feel like it is a bad habit. Like,
No, that makes sense.
It really is. It's just quite different.
Oh, that's it. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying traditional more.
Yeah, I might actually. I don't know. I slowly might be converting. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is you don't have to pick between the two.
I'm both. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely both. But you know, digital art definitely way more convenient.
Oh yeah.
Like if remember the whole like I was like retracing my thing to center my guy. It's cool that like I figured out how to recenter him though.
Yeah,
That's
look,
kinda
like
neat.
now you
Now he
look at
looks
this
good,
composition. Whoa.
Yeah, the composition is a lot better now. There, this is like
Okay, can I say I think
boom.
the cape looks a little
Ugly?
weird. Like I can't
Is
like
it-
if
is
I
it
were to
this
if I
part?
were to unfold it, I would not know what shape this cape was in. I really like this girl's outfit.
Oh, show the camera.
Oh, I really like this girl's outfit. Very cute. Alright, so you want to do like a cape like
Oh
this,
my
or-
god, he looks so sick. Look at Roy. Oh my god,
Are you
look
trying
at
to go for like a battle worn cape?
I just want any maybe because he has cuts on his face, so maybe he is in battle, right?
Sure.
God damn, I wish I could draw like that.
That's what you're practicing for.
Why does Roy look so cool there? My god. Oh, her armor looks sick too. Oh my god. Oh, I'm geeking out. Oh, this dude, what's going on here? That's so cool. I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is my boy, Fire Emblem 5, I think. All right, anyways, enough geeking out.
All
Okay,
right.
did you find a cape for me?
Yeah, I was asking. You want to do the jagged cape?
Oh, sorry, I geeked out. I started geeking out.
Yeah. Are you trying to go for jagged cape or more like
I want
neat
jagged.
cape?
I want jagged.
I will put this here.
He got cuts on his face. He needs jagged. Pretty.
Hey.
I'm the friend. I'm the childhood friend.
She's not the childhood friend.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. My bad.
I said she was a coworker.
She just gave me the death
You
stare.
even paying attention?
I tune out when you talk about this game.
Okay, I have an idea. You can go like this, and then he has like, you know, like soft. You see what I'm drawing? You know, like the soft thing. What-
Yeah.
What is this called?
I don't know. Just call it ribbed fabric.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
I swear to God, like I'm pulling something out of my subconscious. I'm like actually drawing like a character that already exists. I swear to God.
You're saying he
Somebody's
looks
gonna be like,
generic?
he looks like blank, and I'm like, oh my bad.
I mean, he does look like he fits into the Fire Emblem universe. If that's what you were going for.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going for, baby.
This is my Fire Emblem OC.
Yo. You think he needs armor?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You want to see? You want to see the guy with the? People make fun of this all the time. There's this character in the Fire Emblem that has like the ultimate armor.
Wait, really? You know what page?
Yeah, dude. It's this guy.
Wait, what? That's armor?
Yeah.
Why is he so
It's
big?
like it's like Gundam-y. Doesn't it look Gundam-y? Like it's something like a Gundam skirt, you know?
Dude's just showing off at this point.
Yo, he's trying to protect what's valuable.
What do you think of my hot doctor?
Oh my god, it's that guy that has no emotion.
See?
And oh my god, okay, so every time Emily plays this game, they voice act, right?
Yeah.
English voice acting. This guy, all he does is go.
Stop! Stop! Don't clown
He
on-
just breathes all the time. It pisses me off.
He's
like-
soft spoken.
All the other characters, like they don't. I mean, yeah, they like do their little moaning, gasping thing, but this guy overdoes it. This guy just constantly just like you forget your keys to your car. He's like, oh, you forgot.
Stop!
He drives me insane
He's a soft voice. Leave him alone.
Yeah, you play the English
because you like the immersion of it.
Yeah.
because some people in the comments I already know they could be like, oh, you should change the to Korean dub or something.
I also, I don't know, unpopular opinion, I actually prefer Caleb's voice in English. Because I know people don't like that he sounds a little dweeby, but I feel like it adds to that, like, Jekyll and Hyde-esque dynamic he has going on, where, like, when he gets kind of scary, his voice switches. It's good. It's good. What? Why are you laughing? Why'd you laugh?
I just tuned you out because you're talking about this game.
You asked! You
I know.
literally asked!
I know. I know.
Why'd you even bother asking me?
I'm sorry. I wanted to make you happy.
I know you cared.
We've been talking about it straight for 4 days straight.
I have not!
You have. I'm having a hard time because this naked's like kind of this leg's kind of naked, and then this leg's like crazy. Mm-hmm. See, and then like this, it looks like he's wearing like pajamas. I mean, like a what's that bathing suit that women wear?
A one piece? Are you not putting anything here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what to put here. Like, should I put armor?
Yeah.
I feel like most sports have like groin guard too. You know.
Yeah, they do.
So this is
I
very
think you're
important.
overthinking the armor.
No, this is very important to the design.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not overthinking. I got protect.
Oh, I thought you were still trying to figure out if you wanted to use it or not.
Oh, I'm definitely using it. I know. I'm just coming up with like reasons why he needs it.
So no one questions you.
Listen, if football players need it, he needs it. You done? Mm-hmm. All of them?
Yeah. I've spent all my free draw points today. I'm spent and I'm hungry. Whoa, this looks official.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks sick.
It kind of reminds me of Cloud. I ain't gonna lie. Doesn't
Yeah.
that look like Cloud? Did I accidentally do Cloud?
I don't think so. I think it must. Is it because of like the cloth, the dark cloth?
I need blue colored pencil. Just a touch of the hair, and,
So
and
Marth
I'm
blue.
good to go. Yes, yes.
So Marth blue.
You read my mind.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Which blue? This blue or this blue?
Ooh, oh, this blue looks sick.
Oh, that blue. You want me to sharpen
yeah,
it?
That's a sick blue.
Yeah. I'm sorry, ink drops, that I stopped drawing a while ago. Oh.
She's hungry.
Editor, please play back my stomach grumbles from before. Here are my doodles for today.
All right, let's go one by one. Yeah.
Okay.
What do we have here?
So I went a bit more casual today. This is something I'm gonna redraw later. So it serves a purpose. This one doesn't serve as much of a purpose. This one more so does. I'm going to redraw this on my tablet later today, and we'll probably post it tonight. But this is just like a little headcanon scenario I drew involving, I'm not...
Caleb?
He's one of them! He's one of them! But it's mostly focused on Zane.
Okay, well,
There's
look
another
forward
character.
to the finished version there.
Yeah.
Can you go, are you gonna go by
Oh.
each panel, or
Should I?
if you like?
Okay. Well, it's just a cute little... Because, like, these
We can
three...
always cut it at the
Yeah,
end.
that's true.
Yeah.
These three characters are childhood friends, Zane, Caleb, and the main character.
They are?
Yeah, but the thing is, there's not that much content in the actual game talking about any of their, like, childhood memories together.
So you made your own content.
Yes. I'm like, well, if Infold's not gonna do it, I guess I'll just have to make it myself.
What power artists have?
And then I drew Tara because
Cute.
I think she's one of the most beautiful characters in the game. She is so stunning. Every time she's on screen, I'm like, oh, my bestie, Tara. And I really wish we had more interactions with her. I don't know, I kind of wish I could play a chapter where it's a girl's day out with Tara and she's like gossiping about the boys I'm seeing. Anyways. I really like Tara, and then the bottom I drew Caleb and Zane, and then me.
This is inaccurate because you would be in the deep below. of
No,
the-
this is me jumping into the hole.
Yeah, you're already in the abyss. You should have drew yourself in a cave.
This is me first jumping in. This was me 3 weeks ago. Anyways, that's my free draw day. I put good use of my time.
All right, and now we got.
This is your first version.
And I'm so glad I centered it because now we got.
Yeah, that light box came in handy, huh?
Right?
This looks great.
Doesn't he look? I'm gonna say again. He looks very cloudy.
Yeah, but
Cloud from Final Fantasy.
I think
Final
it's-
Fantasy VII.
I think it's because Cloud's hair goes like the same direction. It's
That's
very
why
chunky.
I had to get the blue because I'm like I gotta separate from
Yeah.
Cloud here.
This looks cool. I definitely get like Fire Emblem Final Fantasy vibes from this.
Yeah, so I'm sure like I pulled this out of my mind somehow, so maybe I subconsciously already drew a character. So anyone in the comments, if it looks like somebody, feel free to say it. I don't mind.
Oh, it kind of looks like the character you drew when we in the manga Screen Tones episode.
A little bit, but this one's like more adult. I feel like he's more built in this one.
Yeah. I really like the little armor piece detail here, and I like the pose too. It's a good pose.
You know, I really like this piece.
It's good. You should.
I was expecting to do a lot worse because, as you can see, I got lazy at the leg part because I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And I just started adding random details. But I think that's the nature of like armor. You can like start adding.
You can just make shit up and
you can make it up and make sure it look as long as it looks good. I think it looks all right. Like I'm not very good at legs, guys. So that's my secret cap. I'm not good at legs.
Yeah, it looks great. Sketchy style looks good.
I can't wait to add this to the portfolio.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till we get our little like spray to like lock in the pencil.
Right, so we bought a fix-it spray or something where you spray it on the pencil so it doesn't no longer smudge. I remember that from like high school, and I was like, oh, we need that. We need that.
So we're gonna keep this safe until then.
All right, so
this looks great, and then I am
here we go.
taking this home with me to refer to. And then I don't need to spray this. This is whatever. All right, Ink Drops. Thank you so much for joining us on today's YAP session. Our conversation got derailed several times, but that's how it goes when you try drawing and talking at the same time.
Sorry, that's my fault.
No. I forgot what I was going to say so many times during the recording.
Oh, okay, good. Not just me.
But if you are watching this early, you're probably a patron. And if you also want those same privileges, please check out our Patreon down below. Big thank you to our patrons for your monthly support. We appreciate it so much. Look at all these beautiful names. And also, if there's anything you would like to see from us this year in particular, please let us know. And
you know what? Give us your thoughts about Free Draw Day, because this is our third Free Draw Day. Or
ever?
Or is it the second?
I don't know. We don't do it often.
Right.
I would like to do a free draw day at least once a month, just because, it's just a nice, real, relaxing
Only
atmosphere.
if you guys let us.
Only if you want it. So if you're
know.
interested in more free draw days or more YAP-heavy episodes, we're curious to hear what you guys want to see. And that's about it.
Can't wait to move.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love my piece. Actually, I like it a lot.
I'm glad. This is really good.
I'm very happy about it.
Yeah,
free draw days are awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? My last free draw, the Rama drawing, I liked a lot too. So
free draw days are just good vibes.
they're good vibes, man. You get to draw what you want.
We get distracted a lot more, but it's good vibes.
All right. Let's just end it. We're stall.
I'm hungry. Let's go. I'm starving.
Let me turn off the camera.
Stop.